So this is day one to be sitting with Pepe. Pepe is our beautiful little white cutie there. His human just left last night by plane, and now it'll be 2 weeks from, like yesterday or whatever, today maybe, 2 weeks from today maybe, before the two of them will be back. And these little stepbrothers are doing absolutely wonderfully together, wonderfully. Pepe had these big issues when we first met. Oh my gosh, he was just barking nonstop. And imagine how shrill his bark is. We couldn't speak, we couldn't hear, nothing. And then finally, that was like 2 days. What, honey? What you looking at? Oh, a squirrel. Okay. Okay, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I like to put the leash on him when he's speaking, because you never know. So I'll just have it more accessible for next time that he speaks, because he likes to speak loudly, but that doesn't mean he's going to take off, but he could. So at any rate, Pepe was just barking like crazy, and after 2 days, a friend of Pepe's human said, why don't you sage her being me? And so she suggested, she asked me, did I know anything about sage? Did I ever do it? And it's for cleansing our energy, the energy around us. And I said, I would love to do that because I believe in it and it may just help. Can I get Pepe in there too? Oh, there he is. There he is. Anyway, so we saged. She saged me. I saged her. And then Pepe was in the area, so he got some sage on him too. And Pepe has never, 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 never barked at me since. Can you imagine? So if ever you're thinking there's some bad energy, or if ever you've got a situation where an animal is just not liking somebody, sage the somebody. Because Tater loved me within minutes. He sat up on the sofa beside me and had his body touching my body. So he loved me, trusted me within minutes. He slept with me that first night for a few minutes in my room. And yeah, but Pepe, no. Anyway, Pepe loves me now. And so everything is great. And so this is, I don't know, like day 4 maybe of my dog sitting excursion, but it's day 1 full charge of both of these. Beautiful creatures, and these creatures are beautiful, both of them. So we don't actually have the ball with the blue launcher, whatever, mechanism. It'll come back tomorrow from Terry, but at any rate, found this ball in the basket, and so we're playing well with that. Okay, drop. Thank you. So I've mastered this with him now. Where'd you go? Mastered this with him now because he would come over and only want me to, fight with him. Oh, but I don't have the blue handle, so maybe that's why. Last night we were playing ball in the backyard, and he got so that he would drop the ball every time because I wasn't going to fight with him for it. And so now he does that. Good job, Tater. Yes, good job, baby. And there's our little prince sitting over there in the sunshine. So yeah, Pepe's been quiet, but Pepe's quiet anyway. But I've been, encouraging him. There you go. There you go. Encouraging him, to get up by picking him up, that sort of thing. But he's excited enough. So as soon as we got onto the grass, he came running over here, and after he's had his poop in the bushes. I haven't had to pick up anybody's. They've both done them in the bush. Anyway, then yeah, he's just been walking around and sitting while Tater's been playing ball. Oh yeah, and he's sneezing. Not a lot, but he's sneezing a bit. So I did give him his pill. Oh yeah, but he hasn't eaten much. He just, maybe had a nibble, so he didn't have the pill. That's it. So we're gonna have to get that food into you when we get back. Are you ready? Are you ready? It was a lot cooler here when we came out this morning, but the heat of the sun is getting here. I'm wearing double layer thin tops under a jacket, but I just took the jacket off. Still the sleeves and the you know, the little tank top underneath in case it were to get so hot, but not seeing it's gonna do that. Yeah, and here's our little precious tiny one who doesn't like the water. He's cool, still very, very cool. But if we stay for any much longer, we're gonna get some water on you even if you don't love it. Yeah, but you're still cool. Yeah. So here I am on my dog sitting. I guess the message I really want to get out here is, if you are, you know, 50 plus, no kids. I keep looking around because I have a little one here. Can we see him? Here. And then we have our bigger one over there, who's slowing down from the throw the ball in the water and I'll go fetch it. Excuse me. Anyway, so in these videos I'm doing, it's for the 50-somethings who no longer have children, sitting on a rock and sliding down, who no longer have children in the home, and you know, you don't have all that dependency on you, and maybe you're single, but I mean, this could work for couples. Hey, Tater, thank you. He likes to chase the birds. I just don't want him to go too far. And anyway, so that's what this is all about. I only heard a dog sitting in February, and this is September. Okay, Tater. It's okay, honey. It's just a bird. It's his home. And anyway, so yeah, I heard about it in February, and it's like, yeah, maybe. But I had my plans, loose plans. I was living in Acapulco at the time, and I was coming back to Canada at the end of May, going to una fiesta de 15 años in Cuernavaca before coming home in May. Otherwise, I might have come home in April. This dog sitting could be, I mean, I'm getting used to it. It's different for me. It's a bit of a challenge. Not a challenge with the dogs. I have the two most perfect dogs you could ever imagine. But I am needing to create routines. I still am running my business and all that stuff. And anyway, so that's what this is all about at this point. But my message is, if you have a hankering, Tater, come. Tater, thank you, honey. Thank you, Tater. He's not really coming. That was cute. I'm back, and when I look up, you know, up the hill here, all these white rocks, you can barely see little Pepe. So let's show him again, if you're seeing him, I hope. He blends right in with the rocks. And Tater was very interested in that. Oh, seagull. We call them dump ducks around here. But anyway, seagull is the proper name. And so he was swimming out to get the seagull, or to investigate or something. At any rate, we threw the ball one more time, and here he comes. So to summarize, while Tater's chasing the ball yet again, if you're feeling like, you know, I just want to do something more, I want to do something different, something I've never done before. And of course, you have to know a bit about pets, and you have to be comfortable with them and all that stuff. But I have watched pets for people I know, and I have not, and for, you know, a week at a time or something, and in their home, but people I know, and each time the dogs I know. But this time the dogs had to meet me, become comfortable with me in a very short period, you know, and I'm developing a routine, and so that means that I have to drive to come down here to get a lot of good exercise for Tater. And anyway, it's a routine. I have to cook meals, both meals every day for Tater have to be cooked. Now Pepe, I only just started watching him as of last night, so his meals are prepared. I don't know if it's for the whole entire time, probably. But anyway, then I'll figure it out after that, and it'll be easy enough and okay, because he eats people food so long as it's been cooked without spices and stuff. So I could just take a little bit of my food, and you know, so I can figure it all out. But it's a great way to stretch your comfort zone. It's a great way to stretch your comfort zone. And that's what we're doing, right? That's what we want to do. If we're feeling like there's got to be more, I want to do something different. I want adventures. And I believe that we all come into each embodiment we ever have merely to have experiences and nothing else. Drop the ball again, eh? Here you go. And anyway, so just saying, dog sitting or pet sitting could be a thing. Some people offer house sitting, but I haven't come upon anything like that. House sitting with pets is all I've seen, and that's okay too. So I keep you posted. Hi, Kasha. I don't know if you can even hear me because the wind is so strong here, but can you see the waves? I'm just feeling like it's not too safe for Tater to go in there, so I'm only just tossing the ball right on the shore, kind of. In the water, of course. And he's asking for it again. So anyway, I'm just not going to throw it way out there because, yeah, so I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, okay, you have to drop the ball, honey. Okay. No, drop the ball. Thank you. Are you ready? There you go. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? There we go. There we go. But I can't go too far. There. Yeah, so a couple of times when he's gone just that close to get the ball, the wave comes right over top of him, which may not be okay. So, let me know. I guess that's why I'm sending you this video. Please let me know if it's okay for him to, be in this extremely rough water. As you can see, there are dogs all up there. They got the best spots, and I just don't feel comfortable, taking him up there. But yeah. Anyway, the waves are coming right up to, yeah, right up to here. The waves are coming. So, okay. So yesterday, Tater got cut a little short on his swimming because the waves were so strong. They were coming right over his head, and I didn't feel comfortable because Mama said it would be okay for a little bit. But anyway, today they're not as strong, and he is so excited to be here. But they're so strong, and it does not stop him, does not slow him down at all. And then we have this little one who was standing in the water. He was standing in the water, but Pepe, is it okay? Okay. He was standing, not in the water, but up here on the shore, and the water kept coming to get him. So he had a good big drink. And then he decided to go far away from the water and found this fella. I just threw the ball again for Tater about the, I don't know, 7th time maybe, and he took a jump in as usual, and then he turned around and came back. But maybe the ball will come in to him. He's watching it. Okay, are you watching the ball? Yeah. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, I wanted to get this on video sooner. He kept watching the ball and watching the ball and watching the ball, and he went in from over here and went at it from an angle, and he got it. What a smart, intelligent, beautiful dog. So we were over at the lake where Tater was just swimming in such big waves. I'll put a chunk of it into here. I'm telling you, he's like, seriously, I would throw the ball, he would be covered with a wave, and so he would come back, and then it's like, where's the ball? I can't find the ball. And he would keep his attention on that ball until he found it, and then he'd swim right out and get it. And we got here, and I was thinking he's a little pooped. He probably doesn't want to chase the ball in in the gully where we usually do, or even right here. We might have been chasing the ball here, but not anyway, because there are people over there. Yeah, so he's off leash, and that's a no-no. And there are people over there too. But if I had him chasing the ball around here, people would probably freak out. Ah, there goes a helicopter. I spoke of one this morning, and now I see one. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so we got here, and Tater found this stick, and so it was like, stop, drop, and roll. I want that stick. And then here's how long it was. It was twice that length. And he took a big bite off of one end, and then he cut it in half and he brought it over here, but I didn't throw it for him because of the same thing about the people. And then we have Pepe. Pepe, who does a lot of this, and when Tater was in the water chasing the ball, Pepe found this single young man and just went and sat down by him and got some caresses and just stayed right there with him the whole time. At one point I took Pepe down to the water and put water on him to make sure that he was staying cool and to give him another drink, because he loves to drink the lake water, which he got when he first got there, but now he's having a second drink. And he went right back up to stay with the young man. And I had so many people talking to me there about, you know, how beautiful Tater is, loving going into the water and everything. And then when I came out, there was an older fellow going by on a bicycle, yeah, and he stopped and he said, "Isn't it amazing how a big dog just loves the water so much and the little one doesn't want anything to do with it?" And I said, well, I think that's instinctual on the part of the little dogs, because I've known other little dogs, you know, before, and they do not like going in the water. And I think it's that their instinct is telling them, you know, big fish can eat you, so whatever, this is danger, being in the water. And I said, I think they're very instinctual creatures, and we've lost our instinct because we've been so programmed out of it. And he said, you know what, I have, look at him rolling. He said, you know what, I have a little dog, and my little dog will not go in the water. I never thought about that. Maybe it is instinctual. Well, he was kind of proving my point too, that he's lost his instinct too. Okay, remember I said in an earlier video, these opinions are mine. I'm a person who just loves numbers, and I went down to the park today. Well, I checked my clock today on my phone, and it was 12:12. And then when I got home, it was 2:22. And as I'm doing this, I'm getting the food ready for the puppers and all that stuff. And this is what I look like. Not very pretty when I'm out there doing my dog sitting duties. But oh my gosh, how much fun it was today. So if you're ever considering dog sitting, I can talk about it in more depth in another video. But the big thing is you may not get paid for it. I'm not. I'm just starting dog sitting for strangers, because I have dogs sat for people I knew a number of times, different times, in their homes and in my home. But until you gain a portfolio, so to speak, with all these raving reviews, it's just like any other business. And for me, it's not a business. But being the wanderer, the wandering nomad that I am, it's saving me for 3 weeks. It's saving me from overstaying my welcome with family members, or paying money for an Airbnb, or even a friend's place that they would have Airbnb'd, but it was available, so I actually paid less. But I can tell you right now, $800 is what I gave her. She did not ask for it at all, because she's the sister of a dear friend of mine. But she could have Airbnb'd it and didn't during the 3 weeks I was there. So $800, which is a pittance compared to Airbnbing. And I get to eat, have my own meals and everything there, so I'm not eating crap in restaurants. And so 3 weeks here, so what is it? What's the value to me? $800. Nice, eh? Anyway, that's dog sitting. Now it is work. It is work. But I'm developing my rhythm, and today 2 hours, that was the longest I think that we've been away, but it's always close, very, 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 very close to that. So it's, throwing the ball into the lake and watching the other little one doesn't get too hot, and all that stuff, and watching that we don't have any altercations with dogs, because Tater, the big one that you're seeing in these videos, has an issue with unneutered males. And I said that to a man going by one day earlier this week, and he said, yeah, don't we all? It's just funny, some of the short little conversations you have with people when you're out doing dog stuff. All right, so catch you on the next one.